Showgirl is a new film directed by Gia Coppola starring Pamela Anderson, and let me tell you, this is a breathtaking, once-in-a-lifetime type of role that is perfectly made, crafted for Pamela Anderson to step into, and what she does in this film is just phenomenal. My name is Emily or La MovieMija, and this is my spoiler-free review of The Last Showgirl. Set in modern-day Las Vegas, the film follows the seasoned showgirl Shelly as she is approaching what to do with her life when she finds out that the place where she has been dancing for nearly 30 years is coming to a close. Film is forcing her to confront with her life choices and putting her career above everything else when she is faced with the relationship that she has with her daughter, played by Billie Lourd. She is faced with the ramifications of not being able to have had a retirement because people who work in this industry don't often have access to things like 401ks. And she is navigating all of that with friends. Her other showgirls, including Kiernan Shipka and Brenda Song, and her best friend who used to dance in the show with her, who is now a cocktail waitress, facing her own types of struggles on the floor, cocktail waitressing, played by Jamie Lee Curtis in an impeccable, also stunning role. You have to see these two women together to believe it. It was such a visual delight watching this film as well. It was shot on 16mm, and there's this intentional haze and blurriness around every frame, and the colors that kind of pop out at you are just so eccentric. I love the way that this is trying to show us that Shelly, who has been working in this nightlife industry for many years, her eyes are more in tune to the dim and dark interiors, and when she goes outside, they're very blown out and hazy, and it's just, you're seeing everything so much from her perspective, and it feels very personal. Even though the women in this film are not sex workers, I do think that this would be an interesting companion watch paired up alongside Honora, because these women are in work situations where they're very physical. It's really reliant on their outward appearance. They are having to present themselves a certain way, and they feel like they're constantly having to defend the choices that they made to be in the work situations that they're in. And Shelly in this film definitely gets a lot of flack, not only from other people professionally, but from her own daughter. And it is a beautiful tale of resilience in the end, getting to see how she connects with the work that she does and her passion for life. Minor critique of the film is that it stays really small. You don't really get to venture out too far beyond Shelly. Even though you are introduced to a lot of characters, you don't get a lot of context to their own different situations, and so that might leave a viewer feeling frustrated. I definitely wanted to learn more about each of the different women that she worked alongside. However, I appreciate how small in scope the film stayed, and again, the performance by Pamela Anderson alone is worth giving this film a watch. The Last Showgirl is playing in theaters now. Let me know if you check it out.